This man is heavily corrupt.
Who?
Mr. Wike.
Okay.
When he was sharing this same land to his cronies and family members, that one he didn't remember. When this land
Barrister, sharing which land?
Abuja land.
Okay.
Is it not on record?
Virgin lands or lands recovered from other people?
Both of them.
Okay.
Both of them. This is on record. Has he been able to defend himself on that? No.
Have those people gone to court?
Nobody can take him to court as his FCC minister. Yes, they are afraid of doing that. If you go to court, on what ground are you going to court?
So on what ground will Wike have gone to court against Sambo?
Oh, because he's the FCC minister.
So why can't others go to court against him?
Because they are afraid of him. They don't know their rights. Even if you go to court, will he obey your court order? Okachuku land that he has a court document and all that. What happened?
People are saying that if this officer and the owner of the land were Southerners, that this thing wouldn't have happened, that Wike would have had his way. What's your reaction to that?
Of course. Of course, Wike would have been so afraid of what they would do to him. You know, he would have been so afraid.
Of what who will do to
the northern person involved here.
Okay. Okay, was that why he walked back?
Yes, if the northerner have paper for his land and Wike, in fact, it's a recipe for war. The North will mobilize against him. I'm not joking.
Barrister, what kind of country are we living in? Where we have different rules for different people?
It started when you allow the tradition and culture of a people in our national constitution. If you go and look at our constitution, everything is Sharia, Islam, you know, is there.
Barrister, this has nothing to do with Sharia, religion, and Islam.
When you allow one, you will allow two. You have been giving them this preference from time immemorial. Are you going to stop it?
So what you are saying is that in Abuja, you demolish the house of a Southerner, but in that same Abuja, you cannot do the same thing to a Northerner.
You cannot.
And we have a country, we call one country.
Of course, that's the irony here. There are things Northerners do and get away with it, but let a Southerner try it.
Barrister, where does that leave us as a people?
In fact, that's why we say we are not yet a nation. In fact, we are not even a country.
For how long can we continue like this?
It is left for the leadership.
The leadership or the people?
The leadership, yes. The person in office.
Barrister, the leadership is benefiting from this rot. Do you think they will ever do anything? They live in their comfort zones.
No, a leadership that wants the progress of a country will correct all these things. Tell me one thing people will remember Buhari for. Buhari that just left office and late now. Tell me one good thing people will remember Buhari for. Nothing. Nothing, because he never achieved anything. But a leader will come and say, no, look at this thing. No. Was it not a leader that changed our constitution, our national anthem, from the new one to the old one and brought it, you know? Is that not a leader?
No, sir, I think a lot of people will disagree with you that it is the call of leadership change this country. Many people believe that, look, it is the call of the people, to hold leaders to account and change this country.
No, let me tell you.
To prop up good leadership.
Listen. The leader in office, that's why they say the buck will stop on his table.
How does that leader get to the office? Is it not the people that elect the leader?
When you have been elected,
okay,
then you now begin to implement your promises, because before you get there, you must have promised the people very nice things that you are going to do.
And when you don't do that, like what should the people do?
APC is telling
Barrister, when you don't do those things, what should the people do?
They look for another.
So it's the call of the people, not of leadership, to change the country.
Look for another. But
Barrister, we are out of time.
When I say leadership, I mean a leader that has been elected based on the promises he made.
Okay.
So if you renege, they look for another. That's why it's called a democracy.